everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington, and we are going to have a really quick kiki about the latest that is coming from The Real Housewives of Potomac. As we all know, that fire trailer dropped, and I cannot wait for the upcoming season. But before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live and spill the tea. And also, don't forget to share this with a friend. Anybody who likes a good kiki, go ahead and share this video. Go ahead and share my channel and check out the description box below. We have courses, we have coaching, we have podcasts, we have movies, we have merchandise. It's popping in the description box. So go ahead and check it out there. We have super thanks and all of that fabulous stuff. But now that we got that out the way, let's dive into the tea. So, word on the street is that one of the biggest storylines for the upcoming season will be Chris Bassett alleged cheating, trying to, get with a Miss Ashley Darby and a Miss Giselle. So let me break down what they're saying. So first they're saying that, Chris, might imbibe a little bit too much. He likes the bottle. He likes the day drink. He just kind of drinks a lot. And then once he's gotten to that point, he's sliding into DMs. He's, trying to, in Giselle words, check for her. But I'm going to break down what I think and what's being said. So when it comes to Ashley Darby, she's like, oh, Chris slid into my DMs. He was asking me to come to the W Hotel, but it's like your wife's not at the W Hotel. Who are you at the W Hotel with when I know for a fact your wife's not there? Why are you asking me to come when she's not, when Candace isn't there? That's weird. I'm confused. It's really late. Why are you in my DMs? And so the second one is with Giselle. And Giselle's like, I know when a married man is checking for me to see if I'm down, to see if I'm open to, being with a married man. And she's like, I felt like Chris was checking for me. He was seeing if I was down to hook up, and he made me just feel, really, really uncomfortable. Of course, Chris is denying this, and he's like, I was not checking for Giselle. And the only reason why I was sliding into Ashley's DMs is because, I host the rooftop at the W, because we all know Chris does work in hospitality. He is a chef. He has restaurants. So it's really not that far of a stretch to say maybe he was hosting the rooftop, at the W, and he was seeing who was out, come. I can get my, quote unquote famous friends to come, castmates to come and party at the rooftop. I'm hosting it. It seems like you'd be down to party, just to come. So Chris is saying it was completely innocent. He was just like, we're out, I'm hosting, do you want to come to the party? And that Ashley was taking it out of context and she interpreted it the wrong way. And then flat out, he's saying, I'm not into Giselle. I don't know what her problem is. Why is she coming for families and husbands? And Candace is standing by her man, and she's just like, Giselle is dead to me. I can't believe she's saying this about my husband. I can't believe she's coming after my marriage. Misery loves company, this, that, and the third. I don't know what her response to Ashley is, but I'm sure it's probably a lot. I think Candace and Ashley will probably hash it out more so than Candace and Giselle will. So here are my thoughts. I think that Chris is checking for Giselle? No, absolutely not. Just in my opinion, this is just a fun kiki. It's just a fun, observation. None of this is fact. This is all rumor. This is all speculation. This is a fun kiki. I'll give my thoughts, but I also want to know what my candy canes think. I want to know what you guys think. So as you're watching, put it in the comment section below. Do you think Chris was checking for Giselle? Do you think Chris was sliding into Ashley's DMs for, less than innocent intentions? Or do you think it really was just, a misunderstanding between Chris and Ashley and a misinterpretation between Chris and Giselle? So I want to know what you guys think, but I'll tell you what I think too. Do I think Chris is checking for Giselle? Absolutely not. I think the way that I think that Chris may have been attracted to Giselle, not sexually, but maybe he could appreciate, oh, Giselle's a beautiful woman. Prior to the way she treated him last season. Because we can't forget, Giselle was emasculating Chris. She was laughing at him. She was like, oh, you're riding the coattails of Candace. She was bashing Chris and kikiing with Candace's mom. You know, she was like, does Chris have a job? You know, oh, he came up looking like the chef. And why is Chris so mad? She really was going in on Chris all of last season. And Candace was co-signing it. She wasn't, you know, defending her man. She wasn't putting Giselle in her place. She was really co-signing what Giselle was saying. So I think, and we saw how that caused a lot of tension in their marriage, which I can see. I mean, I'm going to be honest. We all know I'm not the biggest Candace fan, but I'm Team Chris on this one. Like, I'm your husband. You have my back. You defend me. We're a united front. You know, you don't just let someone play me like that. So I get it. So I think once Giselle did that, I find it really hard that Chris would be sexually attracted to her. I just don't buy that. That just doesn't track to me. I think with a man like Chris, if you emasculate him, I don't think he's gonna want to then go and hook up with you. You know what? I don't buy that. So I think Giselle is living in La La Land. Giselle might need a new storyline. And this is also just Giselle's pattern. It's not like Chris is the first married man she's ever come, you know, trying to say, she said it herself, oh, married men check for me. What the hell does that mean? What energy are you putting out where married men even think they can check for you? So Giselle, you might need to check your own energy, because married men don't check for me because I put out the energy. I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one. So what energy are you putting out, Giselle, where all these married men just want to shoot their shot with you? Clean up your own energy, Giselle, and stop trying to destroy marriages. You tried to destroy Monique and Chris. You tried to destroy Ray and Karen. You tried to destroy Wendy and Eddie. So now it's Candace's and Chris's turn, right? You even tried to destroy Ashley and Mr. Michael Darby. Like, you know, to be honest. So Giselle, miss me with this. You have a pattern of trying to destroy marriages, and you set out your own mouth. You give out the energy that married men feel comfortable enough checking for you. That's a you problem, Giselle. To be perfectly honest, that's a you problem. So when it comes to the whole Chris and Giselle, I'm not buying it. Now, when it comes to Chris and Ashley, I think Chris probably sees Ashley as someone who's like young. They're like around the same age. Well, around like Candace's age. Chris might be older, I think. She's young, she's fun, she's cute, she's hip, she goes out and she parties. I don't think that, again, hypothetically, if Chris is going to cheat on Candace, I just don't see him cheating with a cast member or a castmate. That makes sense. Maybe I'm being naive. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. Am I being naive, or do you agree? I do kind of think Chris was probably just out drinking, whatever, going through the phone, going through Instagram. If he's hosting the rooftop, he's like, yo, where you at? Come to the W, we're partying, this, that, and the third. He probably felt a level of comfortability with Ashley, if that makes sense. Maybe it wasn't the absolute best look because Candace and Ashley have beef, but as we've heard, Candace and Ashley have actually become really good friends now. So maybe there was a level of comfortability there. I just don't see Chris sexually coming for like an intentional, like, I'm going to cheat on my wife with you to any of the castmates. I just don't see it. There's just something that isn't landing for me when it comes to this. Do I think it could be interpreted as sorry. It could be seen as inappropriate. It could be taken out of context. So I see it both ways. I could see Ashley receiving this message. Maybe it's late at night. Maybe Chris has been drinking and she's like, your wife isn't there. Why are you inviting me out to a party when your wife's not there? It's late at night. We're sending the DMs. Kind of awkward, kind of weird. But I also could see Chris, maybe he had one too many. He's just out partying. He's blowing off steam. He's hosting this party. He wants to get people coming. There's a comfortability there with Ashley. He's like, oh, where are you at? Come out and party and hang out. We all know Ashley likes to party. You know, other than when she's like breastfeeding and everything. No shade to that, but you know what I'm saying, when she became a new mom and all that stuff. But prior to that, Ashley was a party girl. You know, the kids are getting a little bit bigger. Maybe she's back to that partying ways. I don't know. But it just doesn't land with me. It doesn't land that Chris genuinely was trying to sleep with Ashley and Giselle. It doesn't land. Am I saying that Chris is above cheating? No, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he isn't. It just doesn't land that the people he would be checking for would be Ashley and Giselle. Unless he really was like, Candace, I really just don't give an F about you. I'm trying to destroy you and how you feel and everything. I'm trying to burn the whole house down. I'm just trying to burn the whole damn house down. That's the only way. You know, again, these are just rumors. These are just, you know, tidbits we're getting. So again, nothing is fact, nothing's true. These are rumors, these are allegations, these are just little teasers they're putting out to get us interested in the season. And it's working for me. I'm interested. I want to know more of the context with the DM. I want to know exactly what interaction Giselle is referring to. And I also want to see the state of Chris and Candace's marriage. I do think that they really do love each other. I know that they're trying to have a baby. Well, at least she is. It seems like he's kind of on the fence. Again, he already has the kids. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested to see more context. I need more information. I need more context. But on a gut level, it's not landing with me that Chris really was trying to, like, in all honesty, sleep with Ashley or Giselle. It just doesn't land. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down in the comment box. Do you really think Chris was sliding into Ashley's DM for a little late night, you know, nookie? Do you really think he was being inappropriate with Giselle? Or do you kind of feel like I do, where you're kind of like, this is reaching a little bit. This is a lot. Maybe some people need storylines. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Also, don't forget to like this video. It really helps me. And as you guys know, I'm growing. I'm growing and I'm growing and I'm growing. So I want you guys to be a part of that journey. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and also share. Share this with a friend, because that is the best way. A key is always better with community. So until next time, everybody, take care of yourself and each other. I love you. Bye.
Welcome to Sugar Pills, a practical guide to self-care, where your host, writer, actor and producer Candy Washington helps you live a more joyful life with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review and join the conversation on Instagram @Candy Washington. Let's go!